Welcome to round 4 of Cartahaven's Friday night local tournament. We're gonna see Nick. Why does he always have the Molchummies in hand, man? I swear he stacks. He goes for Perulia, and then in the main phase, Adam is gonna go for the Obedience Schooled. Then Nick changed the Fua, which ends up getting met with the Called by the Grave. And now, Michael's going to... Did the name change? I think the name changed. Now Michael's going to be able to go ahead and start his combo off by going summon the Yummy, and then summon the Yummies, and then going for the Snatchy minion to summon the Cupsy, and when he attempts to search, that will get negated. So now Snatchy and the Lollipopo is going to go ahead and synchro summon for a copy of Lollipopo. So Lollipopo is going to go ahead and special summon 2 from the graveyard. Now from here, what is the game plan? Because he could go for... No, he can't go for Marcher, actually. He is locked into Beast, right? So he probably is going for a Starham line. No, he is going to just summon the Cupsy. Cupsy will be met by a Dominus Purge. Nick, utilizing all of his cards in hand, that's 4, so he has 1 left. Can he actually stay in the game and work with what he's got? So here we see Michael ends up thinking about responding to the Purge. I think it's not really worth playing into the Purge here. I think I was gonna say you probably just make Starham if you play it, but I don't know his extra deck, so we'll see what ends up happening here. Okay. A Nibiru would go crazy, though. I don't know if Nick plays it, but if he does, that would be nice to see. Okay. So he's going to go and summon the Ume using the Lollipopo and the Cookie. That's going to set the Called by the Grave here. I'm starting to think that the names are reversed as well, because I swear that's Nick's hand. You know what? They're both the same. Okay. They both hand shuffle alike as well. That's... No, but Nick is definitely the one on the bottom, right? Because he has the Carlos Raid Sauce sleeve. Not Raid Sauce, but Kashtira ones. Okay. Yeah, I think Cartahaven still keeping the trend of let's put the wrong names on everyone, but that's game. So we'll be back for game number 2. All right, game number 2 begins, and we see Michael. I'm sure that's Michael up top. Starting off with Engage, grabbing himself a copy of the Hornet Drones, and the Hornet Drones is going to be activated to special summon a token. Token will be used to make Kagari, and then Kagari should be able to grab back that Hornet Drones, summoning another token here, and he has the Akiza token, which I love. I have 3 of them, but I wanted to get more, and now they're up in price, so just sucks. And see, that's the mistake that you should not make. You should not summon the Cupsy without utilizing the Cupsy or any of the other yummy monsters that you may have in hand, because this will happen. You'll get impermed, and you won't be able to resolve the effect of the Cupsy Synchro. Although... Yeah, that's Cupsy, right? Yeah, I believe that's the Cupsy Synchro. Now he's going to go for the Snatchy. Snatchy will go ahead and place the minion on the field. And now, or is that Acroquay? No, that's minion. Okay. So now from here, he can go for a Lollipopo and then make another Snatchy. But it looks like he's going to go for Marcher. Marcher summon back out the Cupsy. I believe this negates the effect, so Cupsy cannot use his effect to bounce here. Oh, and he's going for Surprise? I guess he really is trying to value the Herald here, but I'm not necessarily enjoying these plays. Okay, now he's going to go ahead and normal summon the Cupsy. And I guess he's going to link for Snatchy with the Cupsy on here, and then Synchro 2 for Lollipopo. I mean, it's an end board, and it works. I guess the only thing he goes from here is Ume to set the surprise and then passes. Yep. Okay. Sets another card from hand and then he passes to Nick. So Nick has 2 Obedience School, but we see that there's probably no cards in Michael's hand. So here we see Engage be used to grab him a copy of Hornet Drones. No Droll, no nothing. Droll activate, not Droll. Hornet Drones activated to summon a token. You know what? Nick needs to get a token. I think I'm gonna donate a token to him next time I see him, if I do. Here, he's going to Herald negate the effect of Kagari and destroy it. Evenly matched gets met with a Solemn Judgment. And now, Obedience School is going to be used to special summon out 3 different light beast monsters from the deck, which will be the Cupsy, the Cookie, and the Lollipopo. Nick did respond with the Lollipopo up on top, or not Nick, but Michael, to summon out Cupsy and the Snatchy. So here, we're going to see Snatchy utilize this effect after Cupsy drew to synchro summon into probably a Cookie synchro. And it is. Cookie Yummy Way will book the Cupsy and the, what's his face? The Cookie. Now he's going to go ahead and link off the Lollipopo for a Snatchy. Snatchy's going to place the field spell, and then field spell is going to be belled, and that is game. So we're going to be back for game number 3. These have been quick games so far from round 3 and 4, so hopefully this trend stays, because low-key I prefer when it's faster. So this time we're going to see Nick start his turn. However, Michael on top is going to go ahead and drop the Perulia. And Nick never playing into the Perulia here, as you can see. He has the Obedience School, and Michael being a kind gentleman giving Nick a token. Thank you. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing those cards on the field. So now Nick has to just pray that he doesn't get hit with Nibiru, because he is locked into Beast at this point. But he has the token on field, so if he doesn't, then his end board becomes massive. No Herald though. No Marcher either. But here we do see Nibiru. Does Nick have any way to play through it? We know he has Droll because I just saw it in hand. And Nick is thinking. What are you thinking about, bud? You have cross out for Nib. You have... Okay, so it looks like he's choosing to synchro summon with the token and the Snatchy to make the Cupsy, and then that all goes to graveyard, making me think that he has access to the surprise, right? Looks like the surprise will actually be grabbed off of the Cupsy here, so yeah. Okay. So he has Ash, Droll, Imperm. No, not Ash. Cupsy, Droll, Imperm, and Surprise. Which, is that good? Yeah, it looks pretty good. The Droll I disagree with. I don't think you need Droll in this matchup. I think Droll is ass against Yummy, but, you know. It can help, right? Because if they go engage and then they can't go Cupsy, and like it can hurt. I just think that there's many ways to play around it. Does Michael have a Ghost Bell? Nick is slow playing here. I need him to play faster. This video is sped up 1.25 speeds. So he summons the Lollipopo, shuffling back the Perulia, and then he is going to link off with these monsters on the field to make the Ume. Ume is going to put back the Surprise and set, and that's it. Now I think he could have special summoned the Cupsy in hand just to get like another body on field, because why not? But Maybe it's not necessary. I mean, you already got rid of the nib though, so it's like, might as well. We'll see. So here we see, at this point, Mike will start his turn by normal summoning a Lollipopo. No effect, so we're just going to go ahead and see him link into the Snatchy of his own. Snatchy is going to place potentially minion, however. Here we see an Imperm activates, which is unfortunate. Since he started with Lollipopo, I can only assume that he either has Dead Obedience Schooled in hand or no further extenders. And the issue with playing Nibiru in the Yummy deck is that, well, yeah, it can be a blowout against a mirror match. Quite frankly, you close yourself out of Engage, Hornet Drones, and Obedience Schooled, so I actually don't think it's a very good card to play in the deck, but, you know, a lot of people will just choose to do so. Here, Michael ends up setting 2, and in the end phase, I believe, Nick is going to summon out Cupsy. Cupsy is going to go ahead and search. That's going to get met by an Ash Blossom, and then he draws. Now he's going to normal summon Cupsy, and, you know, I mean, at this point, Nick definitely wins the game, right? We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Then we're going to see one of the Cupsies being used as a link summon for the Snatchy. I don't believe Snatchy is going to activate its effect here, and you don't really need to. Minion is going to go ahead and special summon the Cookie. Cookie is going to drop the attack of Nib by 2k. Now he's going to synchro summon with the Cupsy for the Lollipopo. Lollipopo is going to special summon 2 back, summoning out the... it's going to be a Snatchy for sure, right? No, it's Lollipopo and Cupsy. So these monsters are currently gaining 2k. Is this game, though? Potentially. Looks like he's doing the math. He's looking at his hand. He has access to Lollipopo to special, right? So he can just go ahead and do so. But he's going to swing over the Nibiru. I think that's at 2k, so it's 32 minus 2k, which is 12. Then this is 2k direct, which is 32. 3k, which is 62. And that should be game if everything went through, right? That's game. All right. Nick taking game number 3 in round 4 and is going to move on to the final round, round 5. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. And of course, if you want to play tournaments just like this one, please head on over to Card Haven in Louisville, Texas, where they host Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, amongst many other card games. Thank you for watching.